Hi there, welcome to Soulfully Illumined. In this video, we're going over 2023 predictions. What do we have in store for us for next year or this year if you're watching this in 2023? And what's coming our way? What's going on? So when I felt into the energies, there were two major themes for the collective, which were calibration and collaboration. Now try to say those two words back to back 5 times. It's a tongue twister. And I feel like for 2023, it is a bit of a tongue twister. You see, we're moving into a different way of being, hence the collaboration. And from a collective grand scale, we're going to see changes happening. You see, we're in a 7-year, and the 7 representing spiritual growth, spiritual expression. And we are walking and moving into a more spiritual way of being. And in the current reality that we're living, it doesn't quite depict or favor or support that way of being. But that's shifting, recalibrating to something that's more supportive. That is, if you choose it. And so this year, from a collective scale, our physical reality on a global level, there's going to be some shiftings happening. Shifting happening with Gaia. There may be shifting of the plates, changes in weather. From a political, social standpoint, we may be seeing some uprises in certain moments and some leveling off. But it's almost like this breaking away of the old so the new can come up. And yes, on the contrary, we will see the new rising up. And it may be in the little things around us, in small little groups, and new ideas and new innovations coming our way. It could be in the way that the simple things, such as the way that we're navigating our day-to-day reality. But the changes are starting to emerge. As the old is disintegrating, the new is coming up. And so there's this calibration that's happening where we are shifting and adjusting into this new energy, this new way of being that's more supportive for us. And speaking of support, we have so much of it around us in the unseen as well as in the seen, if you're looking for it, if you keep your eyes open. But with this recalibration, it's like the support that used to fill some of that void may not do the trick anymore, hence the recalibration. And it's more so about finding new ways of adjusting, of feeling supported, new ways that really are going to take us to the next step up. So the ways that you may have been doing things in the past may not work in this coming year. And it's kind of like Spirit saying, open your eyes to the various possibilities that surround you. So definitely a year of calibration and moving more into the heart center and working with spirit versus working with the ego. An interesting time. Now, for collaboration, we're going to be finding that collaboration is key. Whereas there may have been a lot of butting heads in the egocentric reality. We're moving into a time where we're molding together in a more harmonic way. And the key here, my friends, is harmony. A harmonic, balanced way of expressing oneself and the return of energy that comes from that. So with collaboration, you may find that people may be shifting around. You know, your friends, some friends may disappear, but new ones will come in. You may find that, you know, even with work, your workplace or school, you know, people are being shifted around. And it's opening up, it's that calibration and making room and space to create that supportive foundation for you. People are coming together in this new year. And that could be relationships, partnerships, power couples coming together to really work on the next stage of this rebuilding that we're going through. It could also be communities coming together. And some of them actually rather surprising, where we may find communities that never saw eye to eye are now coming together because they need to, because there's an aspect of wanting to build that harmony. So it's really about opening up our awareness to see how we can create harmony, truly. Soul families, soul tribes, we're going to see a lot more of that coming together. Soul mates, twin flames, coming together more in this year for the purpose of mission, for the purpose of creating more stability in this new field that we're in. And also collaboration, and most importantly, the collaboration with yourself and with spirit. Again, this is a 7-year, right? And that is about spiritual growth and more communion with spirit, more connection and collaboration with the dance between you and spirit. Because again, this isn't a trip or an adventure of the mind. This is an adventure of the soul, of the heart. And as we continue to move throughout this year, yes, there may be highs, there may be lows, but my friends, this is an adventure of a lifetime. And the veil is being lifted. We will start to see things that emerge that we've not thought possible through innovation, through our eyes, through our energies. We will become more sensitive to our day-to-day, to what is right in front of us. Keep those eyes open, my friend, because it's time. Look at that, right underneath that, it says called, moving into an entirely different reality. And it says it's time to step up. If you feel that within your heart, then you know that message is for you. It's time to step up. For those of you that don't feel like it's quite that time yet for you, know this, that you're still preparing. This is all happening in waves. And so just ride your wave and know this, that your spiritual gifts are coming online this year, more and more so. And your purpose, or your purposes, because I feel like we have more than one, they will make itself known to you. If you need help, call in support, because your team is with you. My friends, this is going to be an interesting year, a good year, if you allow it. So ride the waves, and remember, you've got this. You've got this. I'm being drawn actually now to the line here under lifting the veil. It says, anything unaligned must go. The calibration, the recalibration. You'll know what that is because it won't light you up. It'll bring you down. You won't feel aligned with it. We're moving into a time where the things around us are holding us, are giving us greater strength in our alignment. Follow that direction because it won't lead you astray. So, this concludes the collective aspect of this reading. Know this, my friends, you got this, we've got this. This is going to be a good year. All right? So, let's go into the pick a pile aspect of this reading. We got 3 piles here going on. We got pile 1 with the shell, pile 2, which is the pink opal, and we have pile 3 over here, which is the moonstone pendant. So go ahead and feel into those piles. We're going to get into it. We're going to go into what the energies are like for you, what the major themes are, what your spirit animal is that's by your side during the next year, and any last messages from the archangels. All right, so feel into those piles, and I will see you at your pile. Hey there, pile 1, welcome. So if you picked the seashell or the shell, this reading is for you. And we are going into predictions for you for 2023. And let's go into the energies. And we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Yeah, okay. All right, so for you, pile 1 for 2023. As far as the energies, how are the energies impacting you energetically, pile 1? It feels like it's creating a firm foundation for you. It's doing that by getting rid of some of the clutter that's in your field, because it feels like there's a lot of clutter that's still hanging around in your energetic field. And some of it is ancestral patterning, pile 1. Some of it is like the old stuff from your childhood that you've been holding on to. And some of it is self-worth things, self-worth aspects of yourself that aren't feeling that worthiness. Aspects of that are being cleared out during this period. And the whole purpose of that is to open you up. I'm getting to your spiritual gifts, pile 1. There are some things that you've been experiencing over and over and over again. And this year, you're going to find that it's going to be cleared. And you've gone through it for a reason. It's something that you signed up to clear out in your lifetime. And it's not only for you, it's for your ancestors and beyond. Okay, this takes place. This is like ancient healing. So there may be moments during this year where you really just need to take a time out. You may have moments of dark night of the soul in the upcoming year. It's because, my friend, you can handle this. It's like you're clearing out some stuff that you've been carrying, and you've been caring for others for far too long, and you've held your part of the deal, and now it's time to clear it. I want you to know, pile 1, that you have a lot of guides. You have a lot of, I'm hearing Isis is with you. I don't know if you feel connected to her or during like the Egyptian time. You may want to look into that this year, or you may feel called to go to a museum, or like just to kind of look into the Egyptian culture or history, because I feel like by you doing that, that's going to help bring you greater clarity and feel more strength within your being. Somehow it's going to invoke or ignite that aspect of you into this current reality. You're clearing out timelines, pile 1. That's what you're doing this year. It's pretty amazing. You're a super soul, man. You really are. And so allow it to happen as this is occurring. You already know what you're doing. As you do this, pile 1, You're remembering some things that, and this could be tools that you used in past lives. This could be past knowledge from past lives or through your ancestors. Information's going to be coming out in for you. Gifts are going to be coming in for you. It's like as you clear out that clutter, it just makes space for that to come up. And it also gives you that clarity because you don't have so much natter and like old stuff in your field that's preventing you from really be conscious of those things. And I'm being drawn back to, if you didn't watch the collective part of this reading, this was a major theme for the collective, a lifting of the veil. And for you, pile one, I feel like you're walking into a time where you're going to gain greater clarity about yourself, about your past, and about the world around you. A big clearing up for you during this, during 2023, a big energetic clearing that's really going to help you to move forward in greater freedom in the ability that you create in your world. Really, really nice. So let's go into major themes in your physical reality. Pile one, major themes for pile one, please, Spirit, for 2023. Okay, so pile one, what I'm getting here is, we have, first off, we have safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. What I'm getting here with this card for you, pile one, is the flow of life. One of the major themes for you this year, or for 2023, pile one, is about flowing with the reality, flowing with life, surrendering to what is and allowing the unseen to emerge. It's like you're building this greater connection with spirit. Is that a 22? Oh, it is a 22, a 2-2. I feel like you're going to see 2-2 when as a sign to remember to flow with life, pile one. It's like this year is teaching you how to flow with life, to flow with spirit, and really helping you to master that flow. Because what you'll find, and should I just give you a hint? I will, of course I will. Anything to help you, pile one, is your key for this, pile one, is your emotions. You'll find that things will kind of stop or be a little bit more turbulent in your world when your emotions are a bit turbulent or are a bit erratic. So watch out for that, pile one, because I feel like this year you're going to really get a sense of how you create your own reality, how the flow is impacted by you, not the other way around. You see, you are ultimately the flow, and you're going to get a greater sense of that, a greater connection with the flow. Okay, that's a massive, massive theme for you, which takes us to the next theme, which is trust. And it says here, I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. And that is a major theme for you, pile one, where it's not only about trusting spirit and the world to unfold for you, but also trusting and believing in yourself, believing in your ability to create, believing in your ability to manifest. And that, my friend, is so important because they actually work together. Notice how the colors are so similar with the safe travel and the trust card. It's like you're building a greater foundation, trust within yourself, trust with spirit and your reality, and bringing that together. You may feel a little bit, quote unquote, tested. I don't like the word tested because I don't feel like we're ever tested. Because to me, it's like we're already worthy. You know, we don't need to be tested to show our worthiness. You're already worthy, pile 1. But this is an important lesson. This is an important, I'm hearing, task for you. And part of it stems from, I'm getting childhood. I'm also getting ancestors. It may be in your blueprint, or not your blueprint, it may be in your DNA, pile 1, something that you've carried so you could transmute, not only for yourself, but for your collective that you're carrying. About trusting in oneself and trusting that the universe, that spirit will support you. This year, that's a major theme for you in a way that's going to really empower you, really show you what you're made out of, which is the stars, the universe. Which brings us to the next theme, and it's romance. And the first thing I'm getting with the romance card here, it's card 23, is falling in love with yourself, realizing how magnificent you are and how you are everything in your universe. And if you are not balanced or feeling happy or harmonic within yourself, then it's difficult to trust the world and trust in your creativity and manifestations. And so here it says, romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. And pile 1, this year is a year of change for you, where you really become in harmony with this health card, with yourself. You have a lot of 3s here and 2s, where here it talks about health, but here what I'm really getting is this well-being, this ease within yourself and your ability to manifest and be and enjoy being in this world so you can create. This is a year of empowerment for you, pile 1. It's a year where you really get to see what you're made out of. Yes, there may be some times where things aren't clear or a little bit tumultuous, but it's so that you can get to the other side. We have to go through some of those lows to get to the highs so it can just harmonize. And for you, you've got this. And you're going to see how well you've got this. So we're going to go into spirit animals. What spirit animals are with you for 2023? For pile 1, please, spirit. What spirit guides or animal spirits are with them? Lovely. Okay, so we got 3 cards. First one here is Beaver Spirit. Lay a solid foundation. So you may see the Beaver Spirit. You may feel the beaver presence or see pictures of beavers or may actually see beavers. And the beaver here is a sign of a builder. It's the sign of the builder. And here it says lay a solid foundation, and that's exactly what you're doing. this year is as I said before, you are laying that solid foundation. And that's like the pyramid. The pyramid lasts for like hundreds of years, you know, because it has a solid foundation. And that's what you're building within yourself, pile one. And I feel like that's happening more within, but you may start to build your external reality. You may be actually building something on the physical reality. But know this, if you are actually building on the external, you're actually building within. One is impacting the other. And on the contrary, if this year is more internal and you're building it within, you will see the results. And I'm getting more so at the end of the year, more at the end of the quarter, the last quarter, around there, where you'll start to build in the external reality. Okay, but this is so important for you and so amazing. So, second spirit animal, we have buffalo spirit. The abundance universe will provide. And with the buffalo spirit, for you, pile one, getting a 10, a completion, you may find that you see that buffalo spirit more so at the end of the year or the second half of the year, pile one. And that's because there may be moments where you are lacking that trust in your manifestations or in your world. And buffalo spirit will be coming in or will be making themselves known to you, how generous and abundant the universe is. It's going to bring and invoke the softness, yet that strength within you. So check out the buffalo spirit. If you want to do some research about the buffalo spirit, go online and do some Googling or whatnot. But I feel like the buffalo spirit this year is going to make himself or herself known to you when you need it. And with the 10 energy, what's coming forth is the state of completion, acting as if. And that, I feel like, is another key for you. Because as you continue to go with the flow and understand and develop the internal aspects of your balance, the softness, the generosity, the security is going to be really highlighted for you. The buffalo will make itself known to you. And then bottom of the deck, the canary spirit. The birds may be speaking to you this year. Right underneath that, we have the white raven. The birds may be speaking to you. They may be getting your attention during this year, pile one, especially when you're in your head. They may be asking you, like if you may hear birds chirping around you or flying by you to remind you to look up and to be in the present moment. But in this card, and even in the next card, I feel like it's a reminder to you to trust your individuality. Trust your own way of expressing yourself. Because expression, you got a lot of threes as well. So you may be doing things in a different way, pile one, that you've not done before, and where others may question themselves. This year isn't about other people. This is about you building a stronger foundation because you're done doing the same things over and over again. This is a year of your own independence. And with the canary spirit, sing your own song. This is about you being you. And singing and being and expressing your own way. So yellow may be a good color for you this year, pile one, when you need to be like, you know, chippered up. Bring out that emotion of happiness or joy or lightness. Yellow may be a good color for you, as well as green. Two major colors for you, pile one. Now lastly, we're going to go into the Archangel Oracle deck. to see what Archangel has a final message for you for 2023. For pile 1, please, Spirit. For 2023, what Archangel has a message? We have Archangel Jeremiah. Let me try that again. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is imbalanced. Life review. Very nice. You're changing the way that you do things this year, pile 1. You may feel frustration at some moments, like you're doing things over and over again, but you're not, because you're not the same person that you were when you were doing it last time. So trust that you're transmuting the energies and shifting the old paradigm, because you are. When you need help or guidance or assistance, call in Angel Jeremiah. He's there with you. But you're burning away the old, pile 1, and you're allowing the new to come in for you and bringing more harmony into your life. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself, and trust in your connection with Spirit. This is a year, like I said, of empowerment for you. So that is your reading, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy 2023, and I will see you on the other side. Do give it a like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you for watching. Much, much love to you. Bye. All right, pile 2. Welcome. If you picked the pink opal, this reading is for you as far as predictions for 2023 for you. Now, let's go into energies first. Let's see how the energies are impacting you. Wow. Wow. Okay, so you have Star Keeper. It says cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. All right, right away. You're a transmuter. You're a transmuter. You're a transmuter. Sorry. There's trying to figure out if that's the right word. So pile 2, there's a lot of energy coming in this year for 2023. And what I'm feeling for you, pile 2, is that you're acting as a transmitter. Did I say transmitter the first couple times around? Transmitter. I'll say it again. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry. Okay. You're a transmitter. There's a lot of energy coming in, and it's going to be coming through you. I feel like this was designed that way. For this year, this is one of your rules energetically, is to ground the energy that's coming in. Okay, you have a very important task at hand this year. You're being asked to breathe this year. That's the major key for you, to be soft and to breathe, because I feel like there's going to be some really intense moments for you, pile 2, where it might feel a little overwhelming. It may feel like your body has a lot of pressure. It may feel like you're constricted. But it's because there's just, you're grounding a lot of energy. You're going to be getting a lot of downloads this year as well, pile 2, and it's going to affect your third eye and the way that you view your reality. You're going to have a lot of epiphany moments, pile 2, where you're actually going to see beyond the veil in a way that you've not seen life before. Like, it's like you're stepping up. You're taking your next step of your evolution, where you're just going beyond the veil and into the universes, the multiverses, in a sense of you're just seeing a bigger picture of reality. You're seeing it for beyond the matrix. And it's like this is a whole gateway. You're opening up this reality, opening up this whole perspective to the collective. In a way, it could just be energetically, but it's like you're creating an opening, allowing other people to see what you're seeing. Yes, I know it's out there, but I hope you get it. You may be connecting to different star races, and I'm getting here like the Palladians, the oh my gosh, what are they? Why am I like? They start with an A. They start with an A. I can't remember right now what the name is. What is the name? Arterians. Thank you, whoever said that. Arterians. Arterians. There's some different starseed races that you may be connected to. For those of you that are drawn to the water or Mantika, you may want to actually connect to that, especially moments of pressure. Pile 2, when you're feeling that pressure, to connect to Mantika, the energy of Mantika. If that doesn't make sense right now, it may pop up later, or you may want to Google it, whatever you want. But I feel like the energies of Mantika, the energies of your star family are really going to help you to ground and just, I don't know, enlighten you. There's information, there's downloads, there's insights that are coming in for you this year that are really going to open you up to greater heights of your evolution, but also to your life purpose here, Pile 2. Really, really important. So just trust your path during this year because it may be very different from the conventional path. But the energies are so supportive for you because it's really creating a firm foundation for you. So you may feel like an introverted year this year. And what I'm getting here is just be compassionate with yourself this year and just take it softly, because there may be a lot of moments where you have to go into hermit mode, and it's purposeful and it's more supportive for you than being with others, because there's a lot that's coming through you and for you. Okay, so let's get into major themes for your physical reality for 2023. For Pile 2, please, Spirit, what are the major themes for 2023? For Pile 2 viewers, please, Spirit. Okay. Major themes for you, Pile 2. Imagination. We got a card 41. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Love it. And what I'm getting from this card for you, Pile 2, is that hermit stage, that you're going to be getting some insight. I feel like you're going to get some ideas. Okay. Hermit, being within yourself and being with yourself is going to be really highlighted for this year, because as I said, there's a lot of downloads, there's a lot of insights, there's a lot of energy that you're traveling through. But what they're really highlighting as a theme is use your imagination. This year is a time to imagine. This time is to write, to be creative, allow your juices to just flow without being mental, using your mind and your ego about it. Just be free to roam. Hence the safe travels card here. And actually, Pile 1 got this card here too. And with you, I feel like it's a similar message of just allowing things to flow, allowing things to just go, and allowing yourself to let go. Because there's a lot of fertility at your disposal this year. There's a lot of things that are taking root, a lot of seeds that I feel like spirit, your spirit guides, your galactic family they're going to be bringing to you ideas, insights, creative ideas. There's something that's being sent your way. See, I see seed here, seed here. They're giving you insight that's really important for your spiritual path, as well as your career or life purpose. So trust the unfoldment of this journey this year, pile 2, because with the strength in the reverse, right? The 34, which is a 7, and it's in reverse. What I'm getting here is there may be moments where you're just like, you may feel a little weak or vulnerable, or that things aren't working the way that your mind wants it to. You may feel like you have to be on guard because you're super duper sensitive. And what I'm getting here is it's okay. Allow yourself to flow in the direction that you need to. You are fully protected during this year, pile 2. Well, you're always protected, pile 2. But with the theme, it's like major theme is use your imagination. Your inner child wants to come out and play this year for you, pile 2. And so sitting with it, him or her, and just writing, playing the guitar or musical instrument, dancing, daydreaming, cloud gazing, star gazing, something like that, you know, whatever brings you joy and brings that dreamer aspect of you or puts a smile on your face. Go in that direction, because imagination is going to take you to your next step. There's next part of this is that fertility. Another thing about the fertility card as a major theme for you. Some things that you've been building in the previous years, pile 2, are going to come to completion. You'll be bearing fruit. It will be bearing fruit. You won't be bearing fruit, but you know what I mean. Maybe you will be, who knows? But some things will bear fruit. Let all take root, seed and sprout. Let new life be all about. And you will start to see that. Aspects of what you've tried to manifest before, or what you thought you tried, but now you're seeing the fruits of your labor starting to come to form. Very good. What's happening this year for you, pile 2, is you're really building strength within yourself. You're building greater integrity with you and your higher self, and helping you to, I feel like for you, it's like that root chakra is going to be cleared out and strengthened this year. Pile 2. So you may find that things like feeling uncertain or insecure or old wounds may come up this year regarding your root chakra. But know this, it's just coming up for it to be cleared. And the key is imagination, because I feel like with the imagination for you, it's just going to help to transmute some of the old ways, all the old, I'm hearing, insecurities that you've had, okay? And that's going to help you to move forward. Safe travels. I'm hearing trust in the divine to take you. Trust in the divine to support you. Far away, but bring me home. By the end of this year, pile 2, you're going to feel more at home than you've ever been. It may be a bit intense, especially at the beginning to the middle part of the year for you, but I feel like there's going to be a release point where you actually look around and you're like going to feel like you've arrived. Like you're here. You've arrived and you feel peace and a sense of certainty within yourself. Really nice. So let's go into the animal oracle deck and see what animal spirits are with you this year. So Spirit, for pile 2, please, for 2023, what animal spirits are with them? Okay. So we have Vulture Spirit, nothing is ever wasted. Okay, so I don't know, pile 2, are you like a cynical person? Do you like the mental space where it needs to be logical, there has to be some sort of improvement, there needs to be some sort of result? Well, this year is going to be a little bit different for you. It's going to be a different way of using your mind and just a different way of being. Pile 2. And I'm giggling because I've been there. I get it. It really sucks when you see stuff that doesn't manifest the way that you want it and you're like, was it a waste? And it's like, no, nothing's ever wasted. So you may, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but the lights are like flickering. It's so weird. Okay. You may see vultures during this year, and they're a nice little reminder to be patient with yourself, to give yourself that compassion and that love with that pink opal, and to remember that nothing is ever wasted, that we may not see how things are unfolding, right? And we may think that things like imagining and playing silly games and dancing around is not very productive. But what I'm getting here is that nothing is ever wasted, pile 2. And that we can't possibly, with our simple minds, although, you know, some of us have pretty brilliant minds, but we think that we can't possibly realize how Spirit is so much more brilliant than we are. There's so many ways, infinite possibilities on how things can play out. And as much as we may think that, well, you know what? I think this way would have worked the best. Spirit has their own plan, and we got to go with it and trust the flow. And for you, pile 2, the flow is taking you somewhere. It really is. It's helping you to build greater stability within yourself. Nothing is ever wasted. And notice how he's looking at the woman that's writing. I don't know, pile 2, do you write? There's something that you do creatively that you think it may be a little bit of a waste for you, or something that you feel is a bit tedious or is not moving forward for you, but really just allows your heart to blossom and may make you feel a little bit vulnerable. There's something there for you in that. That's why this time alone during this upcoming year is so valuable, because there's seeds in that for you. Really, really valuable pieces of gold there for you. Now with the otter spirit, it says you are never alone. You may see otters as a spirit animal in, you know, pictures on, you know, signs around you or whatnot, maybe in your area. And I'm getting collaboration for you, pile 2. How so? There may be a partner coming in for you by the end of the year, mid to end of the year, pile 2. And it could be a romantic partner. It could be a partner, like a business partner, or someone coming in to help you out. But it's a partner, it's someone that's coming in that really molds with you. It's someone that really complements you. Something to look out for, pile 2, later on in the year. And the other message I'm getting with the otter spirit, it's a nice reminder that when the otter swims in the water, it's almost like it slithers. It just kind of moves and molds with the water. You're being asked in this coming year to just kind of go with the flow and mold to the flow. You are sensitive this year. You may be highly empathic as it is, Pal 2, but no, with this sensitivity level, especially this year, you gotta go with the flow. You gotta mold to the energy, okay, and allow things to just kind of go. And then here we have Fox Spirit, think on your feet. We have a lot of red, you know what I mean? Like, you got the red, the root chakra is really prominent for you this year. I'm getting root and sacral, things with collaboration with other people. Pal 2, I just gotta put you on hold for a moment, okay? I'm just gonna stop the video for a moment and I will be right back. Sorry about that, Pile 2, but I'm back. Okay, so Fox Spirit, bottom of the deck, it says think on your feet. Oh yeah, I was talking about root chakra, but it's like root chakra, sacral chakra. Those are two things, and I'm even getting some into the solar plexus for you. Pile 2, those 3 chakras are going to be highlighted for you this year, okay? And I already talked about that sense of stability and security with the root chakra, but that carries up into the sacral chakra about relationships and partnerships that may be coming by mid to, well, it's not necessarily, because it's almost like possibly February, March in there, and then through the summertime, and then especially you're going to be busier more through the end of the year with people. So interesting, like those are the 3 things, how you interact with yourself and what you need, as well as how you give to others and how you balance the 2, I feel like is going to be something that's going to be highlighted for you this year, Pal 2. Now, let's get to the Fox Spirit. So with the Fox Spirit, it says think on your feet. Now, with the fox, my friend, as I said before, you may be taken to spots or places or situations where you have not been before, such as sitting at home and using your imagination and just wanting to be alone and so forth. And you're being asked to be flexible this year and to be open to different possibilities as you move forward. With the think on your feet, I'm getting the glasses, how it kind of, I don't know if you can see it with his eyes, but to me it's almost like he's wearing eyeglasses. Oh yes, and then I'm brought back here to Starkeeper and with their eyes open, and how I told you about the third eye earlier. The way you see your reality is going to shift. Pal 2, don't bring your past with you into this year, because life is changing, your circumstances are changing, and how you do life is changing. All right, so they're asking you as you move forward into this new phase of your life, look at it with a clear vision. The energies this year is going to help you with that. And what do I mean by clear vision, Pal 2? I mean without the filters of your past, without translating it through your brain, through your past experiences. This year, with the think on your feet, don't overthink, just go with it. Follow your heart and follow your reflexes, because that's going to be more authentic than analyzing it with your mind. Now, life is speeding up. There may be moments where, I know I talked about the hibernation going on over here, and I feel like with you, yeah, like there's going to be a huge part of this year where you're going inwards and you're really wanting that moment to yourself. But there's going to be other moments where you're going to be in the world. You're a transmuter. You're actually transmitting. Transmuter, you are transmuting, but you're also transmitting. energy coming in. So you may be asked to take a more active role at certain stages. So when it's time, when you feel that hermit stage, take it. Take every moment of it to fill yourself up, because there's going to be other moments where you're going to have to move. You're going to have to go. And there may actually be moving. You may be moving this year, pile 2. Take time out. Yeah. See, we have brown bear spirit, take time out. Life is speeding up. Think on your feet. It's like there's going to be an interesting ebb and flow for you. So just go with the energies and really just, when it's telling you to rest, rest. Rest. And then because you're going to need that energy when it's time to go. So we're going to conclude your reading, pile 2, with a message from the archangels. So for spirit, a message from the archangels for pile 2. We have Archangel Metatron, and it says, prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. I think that pretty much says it all, right? Like, I pretty much covered that. I don't want to keep repeating myself. But this is an interesting and a really nice, empowering year for you, pile 2. Where I feel like your eyes are just going to be opened up to so much more possibilities, and there's something spirit, your guides, the ancestors are bringing to you that is very important for the collective. All right? So I hope you have a wonderful 2023. Thank you for watching. Do give it a like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you at another reading. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey there, pile 3, welcome. If you picked the Moonstone Pendant, this reading is for you for predictions for 2023. So let's go into the energies first, and let's see how the energies are impacting you energetically. Oh, lovely. You have, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. And I love the water, how she's seeing the water. And to me, it's like you have the Moonstone, which is about the intuition. And you know, when I was feeling into these energies first, your energies, this year for you, pile 3, is going to just really expand you and open you up to, I'm hearing greater heights, greater awareness, greater, I'm hearing integrity, where you're going to be able to see beyond the box, feel beyond the box. Your intuition will be heightened. The water element is key for you this year, pile 3. It's a real important one. I don't know if you're an air element, but like predominantly an air element, but I feel like that's really going to be invoked and a major theme for you, pile 3. There's a lot of energies coming through for you this year. A lot of downloads, a lot of energy that's going to be going into your body, your physical vessel, okay, to be acclimated into your vessel and into your mind. There's a lot of energy coming through you this year. So energetically, what it's doing is it's opening up your heart chakra and aligning your chakras to a more heightened and more beneficial alignment for the next phase of your journey. The energies are opening up the energies are opening up your ability to create, to manifest. How? Because it's opening up your awareness to what is. The unseen, you're going to have greater connection, pile 3, to the unseen in this year. You're just going to be feeling energy more, being more sensitive to the energies. You may even start to see like spirits, spirit guides, your spirit team, spirits. Obviously if it freaks you out, you can ask for, to not to see spirits, but I just feel like you're going to be more in tuned and tapped into the unseen realm this year. That's really what it's bringing forth. And pile 3, what I'm getting is that you've done this in previous lifetimes. Like this is an old gift. This isn't a new gift that you're acclimating to. This is something that you've had. This is one of your fortes, is what I'm getting. And that's coming online. You're going to be trusting more of your intuition this year, strengthening that bond, trusting the foundation that you've built. Some things will be dissolving away, old thought patterns, old ways of doing things. And that could be by choice, or that could be just by spirit. There will be a remembering for you, especially with all those downloads coming in for you. Pile 3, a remembering of, part of it is your divine essence is what I'm getting, but also pieces of your plan. Your blueprints coming online, pile 3. And part of that plan is going to be recognized with your conscious mind. So be open. The key for you, pile 3, is just to be open and breathe in the ethers. And what do I mean by that when I say breathe in the ethers? Have you ever just like sat in the space and just looked around and just breathed in the oxygen? Like you're almost like breathing in the ethers like this. Does that make sense, pile 3, when I do my hands like this? It's just, this is your world. This is your creation. Breathe it in. As you do work on the breath work this year, I feel like more of your divinity is going to go online. Breath is key for you. So let's go into major themes for your physical reality, pile 3. Let's see what the major theme is for 2023. Like, what are the major themes, Spirit, for pile 3 for 2023? Okay. I don't even think I'm centered on this, huh? Okay. All right. So first off, we have dream sweet, sleep deep. Dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. A card 45. A major theme for you, pile 3, is your subconscious. Your subconscious mind and how you've been working the brain. That's going to be a major theme. You may be doing some shadow work this year as well, pile 3, where things in your subconscious or in your shadow element are coming to light for you to see. It's a good thing. This is important because it's helping you with that foundation. It's helping you to clear the clutter and helping you to build stronger foundations within yourself. There's certain things that are in your subconscious that are preventing you, that are holding you back from opening up yourself to spirit and opening up yourself to the innocence. There's something about innocence and purity that's within you that you've been guarding, you've been holding back, you've turned your back on. There's something in it, and it's like it's in your subconscious, and that's coming up as a theme for you. Subconscious and shadow, two key things for you. Subconscious, shadow, thinking process, and that's impacting your thinking process. Interesting how you have imagination beside the sleep. Because as your other theme here, you have imagination, and it says, imagination now sets me free, divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. And with this card 41, you have a 45 and a 41. 45 reduces to a 9, and then you have a 5. It's like a shifting and ending, a completion of an old habit or old way of being and moving into a new. Pile 3, the imagination is key and a major theme for you. I'm getting act as if. There's certain goals, certain things that you've been aspiring to be, certain things that you wanted. Your imagination is key. This is the second group that got this card. Okay? And it makes complete sense looking at or feeling the energies of the upcoming year, where imagination is key for this upcoming year. And for you, it's totally key, because it's like there are areas in your life where you have not trusted yourself. There are areas in life where you doubted yourself. And it could be self-worth. It could be that aspect of that divine feminine within you that's just feels like either you're not good enough, or you can't create, you can't manifest, or you're not worthy enough, whatever. You know what it is, pile 3. But that is coming up through the subconscious to be cleared. You're being asked to use your imagination and follow your heart, your inspiration. Pile 3. Those are your major themes, because the imagination, yes, will set you free. It's the imagination that's going to get you out of the subconscious, out of the mind, and get you back to the heart and help to harmonize the mind and the heart. Ultimately, your heart knows the truth. It knows who you truly are and what you're capable of. And in the space of the heart for you, pile 3, and the ability to connect is also the ability to expand. And when you get into that heart space, which is just really a part of the imagination, I don't know, it really connects to the imagination. I feel like it's a space where you can just fly. I feel like by tapping into your imagination, it's really going to open up your intuition and your ability to create. There's creative talents that you have, pile 3, that you have not used in a long time. That's coming up for you to revisit this year. There are areas in your life that you may feel like you have failed in, right? Like such as a creative project, a job, or some sort of relationship that may be coming up in this upcoming year to be looked at differently, to be experienced differently, for you to really get that harvest from. Inspiration is key. Here, inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. Isis, you're back. She was in pile 1 too. With you, pile 3, yes, inspiration is a major theme for you, because you're being asked to follow your inspiration. Like I said, your heart is being activated this year, and it's expanding and opening up. And through that, it's going to open you up to various inspired actions, is what I'm getting. inspired actions. It could be going to certain places. It could be creating certain things that just make no sense to you. There's a reason, pile 3. It's almost like you're closing out something. It could be an old way of being. It could be an old thought process, something that you've been doing that's been almost self-sabotaging. That's changing as you follow your inspiration this year. Inspiration, I don't know, I feel it so deeply for you, pile 3. Inspiration is key. Follow what feels good. Follow what makes you happy. Because that's opening up your intuition, and I feel like there's some work that you're doing with the ancestors, pile 3, this year. There's some connection that wants to happen. Yes, there's a connection that wants to happen. I don't know if it's a spirit guide. It could be Isis. It could be someone from the Egyptian time. But there's someone that wants to, that's in the unseen, that's in spirit, that wants to connect with you. There's energies that want to connect and work with you this year, pile 3. And they're saying be open to the possibilities and the opportunities that present themselves, because they are expanding you. It's going to require you to use your imagination to open up your mind and open up your awareness, and it's going to require you to be brave to use different facets of yourself that you're not used to working. Fear may arise this year for you, pile 3, and it's all good. It's because you are working out the kinks of your subconscious and your shadow. It is all good. Harvest is coming. Now, we're going to go into the animal oracle decks to see what spirit animals are with you this year. What animal guides are with pile 3 this year, Spirit, for 2023? We don't want all of these cards. No siree. Okay, so first off, we have card 24. We have Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. And I'm hearing that song, and I can't even remember who sings it, but it's like, shock me like I'm an electric eel. I know that was horrible, because I can't even remember the lyrics. But basically, you're going to be magnetic this year. Pile 3. There's a lot of energy running through you, and you're going to be sensitive. Really feeling your sensitivity with the world, but also invoking. Let me rephrase that, because I can feel it, but I can't get the words to say it. So let me rephrase that. There's a lot of energy running through you this year, pile 3. And the energies and the currents and all of that is making you very magnetic to others. So set healthy boundaries with the armadillo spirit. You may see the armadillo spirit as a spirit guide to remind you to set your boundaries, because you will be magnetic this year. But that's important, setting your boundaries, because you have some things that are happening for you. And there are some things that you will be doing this year, whether it is physically doing or you're energetically doing, you're building your web. And this could be an internal web, but I feel like you're going to be actually manifesting and creating this year. Pile 3, mind your energy and mind your sensitivity, okay? Pay attention to your sensitivity levels and your boundaries, because you're doing a lot of internal work by releasing still some of the past energies in your subconscious and your shadow, but you're also moving into a space where you're bringing your imagination, ideas that are coming through to life. So you're being asked to stay focused during this year. What's popping out? Life is a mystery. You're being asked to stay focused this year and just stay open-hearted this year. And really follow that intuition, because you have a very strong intuition. Pile 3, you really do. And you know what you're doing. It's just a matter of you staying in that state of balance, of harmony, of receptivity is what I'm hearing. As you do, this should unfold fairly smoothly. You'll know when you're not in harmony, because there will be disruptions and you're going to feel run down. Okay, Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Will be another reminder for you this year of this reading, of your need for balance, and harmony. Okay? 56. Oh, this is such a spiritual year for you, my friend. We have a 7 and we have an 11. Okay, bottom of the decks here. Like, this is a year for you to really connect with spirit, where it says here you may feel like you're questioning everything, certain things from the past, or just the way that you're looking at life. You may feel more sensitive than normal. Let me tell you, that veil's lifting, and you're going to get some epiphanies. You're going to see the world in a different way that's going to be more empowering for you. You're going to gain that clarity that you may feel like it's been lacking in the past. Okay, because this is the present. The past is gone. As you continue to move forward, you know, imagination, my friend, your intuition is strong, and therefore your imagination is your bestie this year. Okay? So, final message for you from the Archangels. Final message for pile 3, please. For 2023, what message would you like to give them? Spirit. Oh, you got the same one. Okay. Life review. We have Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Like I said for you, pile 3, harmony is key. When you're not in harmony, when you're not in balance, it may... Okay. When you're not in harmony, it may be because of something from the past that you need to look at and release. Just a heads up. But you may want to call upon Archangel Jeremiah to help, to be with you, to give you clarity, to give you guidance, because to some degree you're going to be seeing some things in a clear light, some things from your past in a clear light. Stay open, use your intuition, and remember self-love, okay, this year for you. All right, that's your reading, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a fantastic 2023. And if you like this video, do give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.